everybody, welcome to my channel. I'd just like to say hello to all my new subscribers. Hi, how are you doing? Hello to all my subscribers that have been here for a while. Thank you for your support. And hello to the emotional support coven. Thank you guys. You guys rock. Thank you very much for being here. Okay, so Catherine has been made Colonel of the Irish Guards, eh? Well, that's some good news, isn't it? So I thought we'd have a look and see what the responses would be from different sets of the royal family around this, including Harry, Meghan, Prince Andrew, some of the exiled royals' response. But we're going to start off with Catherine's response to this, and I think it's a really good achievement, to be honest with you. Good for her. She looks amazing in green. She looks amazing in everything. That came out first. King of Swords. This is the business. This is the stuff. She is got this energy around her where she is being guided by somebody who is just very good-minded. This might be somebody in the army or the armed forces. There is somebody there who is just very precision-minded when it comes to Catherine and looking after her. So that's good. What's crossing her is the Four of Cups. So, I think she doesn't want to have anybody to say that she's ungrateful or have a temper tantrum about this. She's very aware that people may be unhappy about this. The Three of Swords indicates to me that this is part of the healing process from the Queen's death. This is getting over that heartbreak. And the Seven of Swords. Ooh. Interesting. So the Seven of Swords indicates that something has been taken away and she's aware of it. People have been playing tricks and they're aware. This is why they've done this now. They're aware of sneaky behaviour. I wonder if this is... Remember I did that one reading on Beatrice and Eugenie, and it's shown Eugenie was more in with the Markles and Beatrice had figured them out finally. But it did look like, it does look now that Beatrice was like in it as well, like the card said, a little bit. So I wonder if she's like, they've finally got wise to the game. The Magician making it all come together. And the Temperance, okay. So I feel like there's this balance between culture and art, and with the Magician crossing over to the Temperance, it does kind of suggest to me that she knows she's got to do these things. She knows she has to step up, but she wants to kind of try and balance things out a little bit, so she doesn't want to come across as too stern. And she's worried that that might be it. Okay, what's on her mind? You've got the Hanged Man in reverse. So she's a Capricorn. Capricorns are very they can want things, they can want things to come quicker, and they kind of wish away time. Sometimes they're very stubborn and they want everything sorted and everything done and all the boxes ticked in the little filing cabinets that Capricorns have. They have a spreadsheet in their heads. That in reverse shows that something about impatience, and I would suggest that the Three of Wands there is the breaking down and fracturing of the relationship between her and Harry and Meghan, and it kind of feels like this is her going, I just want it done. I don't want anything to do with them. So I think something's coming, guy. The world, she doesn't want a negative impression and negativity in the eyes of the world. I don't think William and Catherine caught the attention. Like, I don't think they'd ever do a like sit down interview and allow video cameras into their lives. Everything has to be, they like a level of anonymity and privacy. And she does feel like the world's watching. You used to see pictures of Catherine going to the shops, going to Waitrose or Tesco's down in London, or wherever, Windsor or wherever. And it's like, I'm wondering if she's concerned that she'll be losing all these things because of the world watching. And I feel like she's deserving of some good. The King of Pentacles is in the future. Interesting. I wonder if this is Harry's book she's concerned about, and she's just concerned about everything that's going on. When you get the cards, they're a lot more gentle. Have you noticed? They're a lot more gentle than others. Okay, so we're going to look at Andrew, because Andrew's actually also lost a patronage. He lost his... He was... the Grenadier Guards, and Camilla's got that now. So we're going to look into Andrew, how Prince Andrew's feeling about all of this. Of course, his daughters, interestingly enough, are friends with Meghan and Harry, and they're very much, I feel like, when I was reading on them, I feel like Beatrice has got more nounce about her than Eugenie. And Eugenie, like, I think they feel like they've got to protect their dad's honour, but at what cost? You know what I mean? Okay, so let's have a look at how Prince Andrew feels about all of this. Eight of Wands. Well, he feels attacked. It's just everybody attacked him online. He feels like it was just unfair, and it was all the media going at him, and everybody's just battered him with it. What's crossing him is the Chariot. You think, see, things are moving on and he can't control them. And that's why the Chariot is crossing him. He's got kind of like, it's almost like he's behind a glass wall. He's just kind of like watching it go past and just saying, I was attacked. And people are like, okay, and just moving on. So, interesting. There's the Five of Cups again. So I would say this did hurt him, and it has caused him to some upset, but that's what the public know as well. He feels like there is some levels of frustration there. And the Ten of Cups underneath, happy families. I wonder how much how many arguments this has caused, because it's in reverse. I wonder if this has caused some frustrations. Because a man has been indulged his whole life, and when you come to a certain point in your 60s, he's nearly 70 or whatever, and you're finally getting told, no, actually, this isn't how it's going to pan out. I feel like this hasn't went down particularly well, and it has caused some frustration within the family at his reluctance to understand the gravity of everything in the interview. Yeah, he was so proud of it, and you would be, wouldn't you? It's you are in charge of, well, you're not in charge, but you are representing a prestigious military battalion, and he was really quite happy about it. But it all went south, didn't it? And it's his pride that made before the fall. Eight of Swords. Okay, so he's going to feel quite tied up and not sure what to do in the coming months. I wonder if there's certain legalities and certain things that he can and cannot do at the moment. And let's see what's on his mind though. Okay. So, he wants to start something new. As much as he's been hurt and frustrated by that, he wants to start something new. He wants to do something with business. He wants to do something getting business people on board. It might be something to do with property. It might be something to do with investments, but he's wanting to start something business wise. The Seven of Cups surrounding him though is he's not sure of what to do, and he might have people who are giving him false information, or you might have a lot of people giving him one thing and another and giving him wonky information, not giving him clear information. So there's that. Strength. What's he's hoping for? He's hoping to look strong. And justice. Interesting. Interesting that justice comes up. This man feels like he has been wrong. This man feels like things have been taken out of balance, taken out of context, and he has had this kind of terrible time with everything. I reckon there might be something coming out and I tread very carefully when I say this, that kind of relieves some of the accusations, maybe, because he's feeling like there is a sense of justice. Or he might, there's something in the future with justice, and it's in the positive. So I'm wondering, oops, wonder. That's interesting. So yeah, keep that in your minds coming in next year. Wanting strength and justice. So he's got the strength card of what he wants to look. He wants to look noble and strong and like he's braved this terrible storm. But let's see what Harry's doing. Three of Cups. Gossiping. It's odd what I thought. I didn't think he would come out. I thought it would go anger straight away, but he is really just kind of having a bit of a gossip, having a bit of a chat, maybe having a few drinks. He's not too bothered about it. Four of Coins in reverse. But he's feeling a loss of control. He feels like things are out of his hands now. Seven of Coins in reverse. I wouldn't be surprised if we heard stuff on social media like allegedly for entertainment purposes only. And I'm not saying this. I wouldn't be surprised if we heard people who are from Harry and Meghan's camp, or not camp, their fan base, say, turning around and saying, she's never been in the army, she doesn't do it, she's not self-made, she's this, that and the other, and try to kind of diminish Catherine. What's underneath? The Queen of Coins. Now that could be Catherine, but it's been in a positive, so I think Dory is coming more into the picture. Two of Wands. Strength in reverse. There's the Five of Coins, of course, in reverse. We know that. Eight of Coins and the Page of Cups. Okay. So it feels like he's done. He's absolutely done. That's trying to work with people, trying to do things. He's absolutely done. But we knew that. We know that. The Queen of Coins underneath suggests that Doria is a Virgo, and yeah, this is what's surrounding him. They're going to say that she's never done any work, that she's, you know, and he's going to be quite impatient about it. He wants to show how studious and how much he can work, and how accomplished he is. That's definitely what he wants from this situation. They're going to use this to kind of springboard some of their stuff, I feel. We've got the Queen of Wands there in reverse, so it kind of feels like Megan may come across a bit too PR-y, a bit too slick, or they're going to actually say something about Megan. They're going to say something about Catherine and Megan's relationship. We have Strength in reverse and the Five of Pentacles. So they want to look, they want to look like accomplished. They want to look like leaders, but at the same time, they want to be kind of the victim of this oppressive thing. So the Strength in reverse shows that they feel like they are victims, but they threw themselves out with the Five of Coins there. We have got the Eight of Cups coins, sorry, there in the future, but he's going to do something around this whole thing. He's just like, yeah, totally, they were totally going to do this. And the Page of Cups there, he's going to make himself look out to be more kind of bratty. I know, with this, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, guys. So yeah, that's what that looks like. Now let's see what the cards have to say about how Megan feels about it. Four of Swords in reverse. Interestingly, she thinks this is going back to the funeral. There's something happened at that funeral. And the Seven of Wands, this is them attacking them. Page of Pentacles, interesting. I wonder if we're going to hear something about Archie and Archie not being allowed titles and things like that. I wonder if they're going to bring up titles again. They're going to say something more about that maybe in the book or the interviews that are coming up. But there's something around young Taurian that could well... Okay, so what's leaving the situation? We've got the Empress leaving the situation. So she's just been on the round to try and look like she's a very wholesome mother figure, very loving, very caring, very Princess Diana, somebody who's quite creative, quite knowledgeable, but also caring. You know, she's a good all-round egg. That's what she wants to be, as wholesome, yet intelligent, yet funny, yet quirky, yet stylish. You know, she wants to be all of the things. And sexy. That's what she wants. She wants all of those things. Page of Swords. Okay. I would guess that they are going to do something. We've got the Six of Cups underneath. So that's going back to childhood. There's something in childhood that she's going back to. That's what they're thinking about. Which is interesting because it looks like that's... So this is kind of a wounding in a way. I'm wondering if this is like she has to have all her A's. And I remember like they showed when she was getting certificates from school and stuff in the documentary series. And they want to kind of make her out to be like the high achiever even before the royal family, because she got good grades in school. So yeah. We're going to hear some more. What's on her mind? The Hermit. Interesting. And the Queen of Wands is what's surrounding her. I wonder if she wants to get Harry to come out and say something in anger and haste, but it's going to make Harry look petty and small, allegedly for entertainment purposes only in the future. There's a Knight of Cups, what she's hoping for. She's hoping for... They're going to look angry. Okay. So anything they do to rebuff and say, they're going to kind of take it from the angle like, oh, you can make her a... You can make Catherine a colonel, and she's never even been in the army, yada, yada, yada. But you can't make Archie a prince, and you can't make Lilibet a princess. La, 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 la. So they're going to go on like that. With the Knight of Cups there, it's... they're hoping to look like romantic and gallant and lovely and these warm, friendly people that you want to have time with. They're fun, yet they're caring. And but what you get is the Knight of Wands in reverse. So they're going to come across very frustrating. They're going to come across bitter. Especially with the Page of Cups there, I would suggest bratty from Harry's perspective. That's how it's going to land, because they're going to come out and if they rebuff this or say anything about this in the media or get their legions of fans to say anything about this, it's going to come across as petty. It really is going to come across as petty. So yeah, a lot going on there. So there's some different angles. What do you guys think of the reading? What do you think the response will be? Is there anything you'd like to add? Anything you'd like to take away? Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, everyone.